Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Monday evening. Well, Monday evening for me, maybe Monday morning or Monday night for someone else, or maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure wherever you are. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We are so excited to have you. Thank you for your time, your love, your energy, your support. So let's go ahead and get into disclaimers before we begin. Let me get the comments up. Let me get myself situated on this side of town. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Thank you for joining me again. It's so wonderful to have your beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and get into the disclaimers. The information provided on today's show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not meant to treat or diagnose any mental health conditions, legal questions, or any of the above. Please make sure that you contact your healthcare providers for any guidance and support and diagnoses. All right, now that we've got the legal parts out of the way, how is everyone? Is everyone having an amazing week? I am having an amazing weekend. It's only Monday. I know, but I'm having an amazing week because Saturday was my birthday. And I'm still riding that wonderful high from Saturday. So feeling magical, feeling super loved. So I am still on that lovely high. Welcome everyone that is joining us now. So as we do every week, we are going to begin with some affirmations. And then we'll get into some readings. And yeah, that is all. That is how we begin. So I'll be working with the Harmony and Flow affirmation deck, which yes, you can find on my website. That is located below somewhere on the ticker, www.smhcoaching.com, in the shop section, along with some wonderful intention candles, some spell and ritual candles, and workbooks, etc. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and see what the universe has in store for us today, getting ourselves nice and settled in and just giving ourselves permission to be right where we are. It's so lovely to just hold space for right now. Just allowing your body to relax and to release. Giving yourself permission. Just go ahead and drop your shoulders now. Go ahead and roll them back, just to release any tension that might be. Good. Just allow your tummy to relax and expand. Good. Go ahead and check in with your body now, noticing where in your body you might be holding an emotion that needs to be honored and released. And as we have our eyes closed and we're just giving ourselves permission to be here right now, I would like for you just for a moment to feel the tension just pulling away from your body. Just noticing it, just separating itself piece by piece. Wherever you're feeling that emotion in your body, just noticing that it's pulling away and dissolving. Good. Noticing any tension in your hands, just allowing them to relax and release. Any tension there, just pulling away. Good. Allowing our neck and our back muscles to relax now. Any tension is just pulling away and dissolving in air. Good. All right, let's see what the universe has in store for us today. So today's affirmation and this week's mantra is, let's see. I am divinely guided. I love it. I am divinely guided. Awesome. So let's go right hand over our heart, left hand over our tummy, and really just breathing that in and saying that nice and loud to the universe. I am divinely guided. Breathing that in nice and deep. Good. Big exhale out. Nice. I am divinely guided. Breathing that in nice and deep. Good. Big exhale out. I'm divinely guided. Breathing that in once again. And really just allowing that to flow through your body, noticing that love and that protection. Good. Big exhale out. One last time. I am divinely guided. Breathing that in once again. Good. Big exhale out. Oh, awesome. All right, so this is our mantra for this week. I am divinely guided. Actually, let's pull another one so that way we have two. Let's see what we can use. Hello, Felix and Felicia. So am I speaking with Felix or Felicia? Hello, darling. How are you? All right, so the other mantra we have is, hello, Diana. Ooh, I am aligned with my soul's purpose. Okay, so these two go together like I am divinely guided and I am aligned with my soul's purpose. Where am I? Here we go. So these are our mantras for this week. I love these. These are perfect. I am aligned with my soul's purpose and I am divinely guided. Yay. Hey, Felicia. Oh, your first time here. Welcome. Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Okay, guys, I need to show you guys what my daughter, well, actually what my kids got me for my birthday. Are you ready for this? Because this is like fantabulous. Okay. So look at this. So if anybody knows what this is, I didn't know what it was when I opened it. She always gets me like the best because like she picks out the gifts and the boys are like, okay, that works. She always gets me like the best gifts, but I never know what they really are. So they always have to come with like an explanation. So if anybody knows what this is a tarot card holder. So the cards, where are we? So the cards would go here, like in the middle. And then there's a little slot here. And then I can just put the cards in here. Oh my gosh, how incredible is that? And wait, it gets better. So then this little area here, I can put in crystals and my sage and my Palo Santo and all of that while I'm working on it. And I am using it today for the first time. So excited. So I wanted to share because I love my kids and my kids are the best, at least for me. And yeah, I'm so excited about it. Yeah. And it was one of those things I was like, oh, I love it. Because I saw the moon phases and I was like, oh, this is perfect for the office. And she was like, no, you're not supposed to hang it up. Like you're supposed to use it. And I was like, oh, wait, what am I doing with it? So I didn't even know what to use it for, but she was like, Mom, really? Thinks outside of the box, that one. And the boys are always just like, okay, we'll co-sign with that. So that's awesome. All right, guys. So get into what are we doing? We're doing readings. So for anybody that is here for the first time, my name is Dana Gomez. I'm with Sage and Harmony Holistic Coaching. Hi, gorgeous. Welcome, Helen. I am an emotional wellness coach. I specialize in anxiety, but I am also a psychic medium. And I'm here Monday evenings, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever that looks like on your time zone, whatever time you just logged in, I'm here right now every week at that same time. So that is awesome. Diane, it's your first time? Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, typical boys, I know, right? They're just like, yeah, I'll co-sign on whatever she says because it's a good idea. Because she always has like really, really good ideas. Oh, well, that is awesome that you got here on the live. Yeah. We thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you everybody else who's here for the first time. So how I do readings, because each reader does it a little bit differently. So let me just tell you a little bit about how I work. I channel through spirit guides. I work with oracle and angel cards. I don't know when you're getting married. I don't know when you're going to die, but I do more personal development, self-care, self-love type readings. So what that means is I can tell you in order for you to get that promotion or in order for you to have that relationship that you want, what needs to be healed inside of you, what information you need to kind of look at, what childhood traumas you might need to look at, something that kind of those type of things that you need to heal in order to get you to that end result of what you're wanting. Because what we do know is that it's not necessarily the end result that we want. We need to get and heal that middle stuff that has to go on in order for us to get to that end result, which is now longer lasting. It gives you longer results, long-term results, than just these short wins that we think we want. But when we don't get it, then we get frustrated, we get annoyed. The universe is broken, the universe hates me, all of those things. My mind I get that a lot with my anxiety clients. When they first come to me, it's like, my mind doesn't like me. It's like, your mind loves you. That's why it's protecting you. So that's how I work. I don't know about, I can tell you what needs to be healed in relationships and what needs to be healed in you in order for you to thrive in the relationship, or if that relationship may not even be a good fit. But are you going to marry the person? I mean, it's free will, so I don't know. That's a decision that you're going to make. But I do give you more personal information. So if that works with you, then you are in the right spot. We are here, like I said, each week doing this wonderful thing and just sharing this beautiful space and energy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, who is ready? Yeah, work. Okay, so you said that's what you're feeling right now. Work hard, but not getting anywhere. Okay, so whenever you are ready I'm not going to impose myself, but if you would like a reading, that's what we're here for. The donations are $5.55 through PayPal. Stars are appreciated. Donations, obviously, they are optional, but however, anybody that does a donation, those readings get priority, so they get read first. All righty. Oh, here we go. And we have some house cleaning to do. Oh, gotta wait for this. Hang on. I have to do a little bit of this here. All right. Here we go. All right. So who do we have first? Sorry, I had to get rid of some of these spam comments. There we go. All right, so let's go with Cushing. Let's see, your question is, I'm wondering, where am I going in my career? What do I see in my future, my current relationship? Okay. So, my dear, sending them with love. They are out of here with all the love. So, Saba, I think I got that right, because I always mess up on your name. Can I say Ms. Cushing? Is that okay? Because I always feel like I mess up on your name so bad, and I really try not to be disrespectful. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Goddess deck with you tonight, and so the Goddess deck, like the Witches deck, is more about that really connecting with your personal power. And the reason that we want to connect with the personal power is because that is really what's going to work with your career and your relationships. Why? Because our inner goddess, our power, right? That all deals with root and solar plexus, and that's where our money, and that's where we are really getting into that. So, I did. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, it's always good confirmation to know that I said a name right, because I always stress out about that. People always get my name wrong. So I try to be very respectful when I'm saying people's names. Okay. So that's the reason that we are using, and that's the reason that the Goddess deck called out. So we're going to go ahead and use the Goddess deck for you tonight, my dear. see what we have. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oof. I love it. This is like the best. Okay. Your first card is thank you for being here. We appreciate your energy, my dear. Saba, your first card is the endings and beginning. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Hey, Elizabeth. Welcome. The second card is golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And one of the things that is standing out really heavy for me is the water. I want you to notice the water element in this, and I'm going to tell you why that's important in just a second. And then your third is independent. Your independence is a foundation for strength and success. And when I tell you my entire body is like full of goosebumps right now, and it's pretty warm in this room, but my entire body is just full of goosebumps right now. Just so excited about this. Okay, so first of all, let's go with, can I just show you how amazing this looks? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is now. I'm able to hold the cards properly. Okay, sorry, focusing. That first one, endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. That applies so much in both your relationship in your current relationship, your intimate relationship, but also in your career. Why? Because in order for you to get everything that's already out there for you, because what we do know is that success and love and peace and harmony and fulfillment, all those things are already there for every one of us, everybody on the call tonight and everybody in the world. So it's right there. We have the opportunity and the responsibility of letting go of the things that are holding us back. That looks like self-sabotage. That looks like pain. That looks like traumas. That looks like all of those things that are keeping us, because those are the feelings and the situations that just feel comfortable for us. However, in order for you to get into what is that you're wanting, and when you're manifesting, I want you to get crystal clear on each one of those things. So what does that mean? On your relationship, I want you to get crystal clear on the type of relationship, but not just the type of relationship. I want you to be very, very specific. What does that partner look like for you? And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about the characteristics. I'm talking about the feeling that you have when you are with that partner, right? The feeling of safe, the feeling of love, the feeling of secure, the feeling of funny, right? That partner is just so funny. You are just lighthearted and everything feels good. So when you are manifesting all of these things because you're letting go of the old, you're going to now manifest the feelings that you're wanting in each one of those things. Same thing with work, okay? With your career, what is your ideal place? Okay, maybe it's opening your business. Maybe it's just going up the corporate ladder. Whatever it looks like for you, it's not going to matter until you figure out what the end goal for that is. And I mean that in the sense of it could be financial. Okay, so maybe you want to make, I'll use US dollars. Let's just say you want to make $200,000 a year. So whatever the equivalent to that is for you, right? Say you want to make whatever the amount of money that is. Okay, so you want to make that amount of money, but there are people out there that are millionaires that are completely miserable. True? So it's not the money necessarily. It's the fulfillment that we have when we're doing this act of service. So the act of service could be helping people. The act of service could be, if you're a nurse, it's just because I was with my patients and I was receiving and I was giving and I was in that particular mission. If you're an accountant, that's the same thing. You are helping people with their finances. So regardless of what like I call it, the vehicle that we use to get to the end of that career, it's important that we identify what our need is in each one of those things in order for you to get to the next part of it. Does that make sense? So pay attention as you're moving up, because and I've been in that situation where I had a really cushy corporate job and I was miserable because I really wasn't doing the things that I really needed to do to make a difference that was serving a purpose in my life. Now, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Now, when I was talking about the water, it's about being in flow. Okay. When opportunities arise, situations can sometimes come along with it. When that happens, you have to be prepared to flow with everything that happens, because it's not going to be linear. It's not going to always work out in the way you want it to. So there's going to be ebbs and flows. And if you are able to be like that water and, basically mold yourself to whatever the situations, or go with the flow, just like the water basically does, then you are going to be able to adapt a lot easier to the things that happen. And that's going to be important, because those self-sabotage mechanisms that happen, that sometimes we end up putting ourselves back in, that's going to be important to kind of get through those things. So pay very close attention when you start getting these opportunities, that they're showing up because you've manifested them. Now you've allowed yourself to let go of the old, and now you're in the new. When these doors start opening for you, pay attention to that fact that you're not closing the doors behind you. Like you're opening them and you're like, nope, not ready yet. So pay attention to that. Now, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Absolutely. Right? The independence is your determination, your resilience, knowing how to work through things. So when you are feeling that feeling of, I don't know if I can do this, I'm not sure, I don't know how things happen, I need. Now, independence is also knowing when to reach out for help. Not saying that you don't accept help, but knowing how to be able to do that. That independence of giving myself the strength in order to get through things, but also the wisdom, so important. The wisdom of knowing when to ask for help when it's needed, if that makes sense. So you have, as far as your career and your relationship, everything that you would like to have, and if you want to get into specifics, you can get yourself into specifics about what you want. Be very, very clear for each one of those things on what you want. And the second that you are clear about it, go back and get and detail it out some more. So, like, for example, again, your job, your career, whatever that looks like for you. I want to make this much money. I want to have it by this amount of time. But most importantly, with all of those things, already seeing it and being gratitude for having it. All right. So when we're manifesting, making sure that we are in gratitude for already receiving it as if it already happened. That moment of gratitude, you hold on to that moment for 18 seconds, 20 seconds. You hold on to that radiates that frequency to the universe. Oh my gosh, so happy that she received it. She wants more of this good. We're going to go ahead and bring that back. That's why it's very important for you to be in those ebbs and flows and not get caught up when the waters start getting rough, because the waters are going to get rough. It's life. We're not, just because we're spiritual doesn't mean that we're immune to bad things happening or challenges happening. So it's about learning how to work through those challenges when they happen, if that makes sense. Now, when it does, again, giving yourself the grace in order to get through it with that power behind you. So get super detailed, get into your manifesting power. And this is a great, great time to do it. I am getting significant changes for you by the beginning of next year. So allow yourself this working time. And another part about it is, just before I move on from this real quick, another part about this is also, we're going to go into kind of a hibernation time now as the seasons start changing and just as things start happening in different parts of the world. But allow yourself the space to just let things fall off and let things just go out in peace the way that they should be for you. Okay. Don't feel like you need to hold on to everything in order to get into that next part. That was you. Okay. Thank you. I received a donation. Who can somebody tell me who the donation was? Diana, was that you, my dear? I know you said logging into my PayPal. Hi, Kim. Donations get priority. So whoever did the donation, let's see if I can save. Does it tell me? Yes, Diana. Yay. Okay, Diana, let's go. You're so welcome, my dear. Thanks for being here and supporting the show. All right, so calling on the team. It's good. Feel stagnant in life overall. Okay. Diana, we're also going to work with the goddess deck for you. It's a lot of personal power that we're stepping into tonight. Okay. I absolutely love this. Was it you that said, okay, I feel stagnant overall. Okay, so your first card is go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. But I'm gonna elaborate on this a little bit more. Your second card is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And your third card is bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Like if you needed, it was like one of those, if you needed a sign, here's your sign. Here's your sign, my dear. So, you know, one of the things that, like I was in the last reading that I was talking about, that personal power as far as finances and the business, that your business, hi Karen, welcome. Your business and whatever happens in your business, and I speak on this as a business owner, right? So our business and the clients that we have and the way that we are attracting our clients and money is a direct reflection of what we have going on internally. So what does that mean? That means if I'm struggling, if I have storms, if I am unsure of myself, if I am not feeling confident, if I'm going through different things, what's going to happen is I am literally radiating out that energy, and it's going to manifest itself in my finances. It'll manifest itself in my relationships, not just intimate partners, but also relationships with people around me, my relationship with my clients. So I would like for you to, and one of the reasons that I really like that go outside card, it's just more grounding. Allow yourself to ground and release. I've talked a little bit about, and you haven't been here for my other lives, but I actually show you guys how to become a conduit during like the meditation of just clearing out. Once you start clearing out and you're releasing and seeing things in a way that is clear for you, but also in a way that feels healthy for you and now for your business, it's going to start shifting things around you, even with money. So I would like, thank you. I'm getting a money block. Just a second, please. Thank you. I am getting a money block that needs to be worked on. So if you have, I'm not sure where you are, but if you have a trusted Reiki practitioner that you work with, or a massage therapist that is also a Reiki practitioner, ooh, thank you. Definitely tell them that you would like some work on that. On your chakras to get those clears, because I am getting that there is a money block there for you as well. Hey Shakti, so that's going to help to start releasing and start moving some of that, getting some of that money flowing again for you, because I am kind of feeling that there is a block there. So definitely get that worked on. I do also know that there are some folks that do distance Reiki healing also. So if you have somebody that you know and trust, definitely reach out to them. But I am getting heavy that there is a money block there. And it just kind of feel more fear-ish than anything. So just allow that fear to to subside, trusting that the universe is going to give you everything that you need, when you need it, how you need it. Are there going to be times where things are going to be very, very tight for you? Yes, absolutely. But the challenges that are coming for you are to level you up. They are going to be to give you the release that you need in order to get to the next phase. You cannot stay where you are now because you are meant to level up. But the only way to get to that other level is starting to reconcile that money block that just keeps coming up for me, and that those, the lower chakras that are really needing that attention. So and that's kind of where that I was talking about earlier, where what we have going on inside is a direct reflection. It's going to manifest itself with everything that happens on outside, our finances, our relationships, and all those things. Seeing money as energy is going to be really, really, really important. The way that you're seeing it. If we are in that state of, and I know it's hard, I know it's hard because I know exactly that. I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill that's due in 2 days. I know exactly what that's like. Creating that, I only know how to say it in the sense of giving it the utmost trust and surrender, that as soon as you hand it off and connecting with your spiritual team, as soon as you hand it off and you say, I need help, give me help, this is what I need, please help me, that they are going to come through, because they don't ever not come through. There is a trust that you're going to need to now give in order for you to get to these next parts. But again, that block is going to need to be worked out in order for you to get to that next part. Does that make sense? So the same way that I was talking about in the last reading, get crystal clear on what you want for your business. Now, again, the same exact thing. It's not going to matter what you're doing in your businesses with your finances, what is the most important thing for you morally, spiritually, that's going to work in your business. So if it's reaching people and educating people and helping people, if it's any of those things, how can you do that? And what's the feeling you get the last time you did it and the customer was like, oh my God, thank you so much. That was amazing. Diana, I cannot tell you how excited, how happy I am. When you had that interaction, even if it was 6 months ago, remember, go back to that interaction. That feeling that you got at that moment is what you're going to need to dive back into right now, the way that you're feeling. You're saying that you're feeling stagnant. Okay, well, when was a time when you weren't feeling stagnant? When was a time that you were feeling that you were thriving? Even if it was for 30 seconds, even if it was like one day, you just had like, oh my God, today was like the best finance day ever. Whatever that was looked like for you, dive yourself back into that, because that energy, that feeling is what we're going to need to constantly recreate. Be in gratitude for already having that. Create how much money you want. Be very specific. I need this much a month, because that's going to be able to take care of my bills. I'll be able to go to the spa once a month. I'll be able to do whatever I want. I can take my kids out, on holiday, whatever that looks like for you. Make sure that you are giving it the energy that it needs. But again, it's there. I am feeling that there is a block there. So I definitely would recommend getting with a Reiki practitioner to help you clear out that block. I hope that answered your question. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that I got. All right, so that was you. Okay, perfect. Good. I'm glad, my dear. Look, wait, where is it? Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. If you remember nothing else, I want you to remember this card. Okay. I also want you to see the beautiful abundance. Look at all the beautiful gold that she's wearing, Their river, the ocean behind her is calm. Everything is flowing. Get into flow. Flow, 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 flow. That is the word of the night for everybody, because this is the second time we're using it. Get into flow. When you are in flow, you will succeed. Don't worry about the challenges that happen. Allow yourself to just ride those waves as they come. You got this. I believe in you. All right, so who is next? All right, we gotta hustle a little bit here. Vicky. Vicky, you are next, my dear. Are you still here? Say hi if you are. And you get graced with my bad singing. You're welcome. You're welcome, my dear. I got you, Vicky. Okay, thank you. All right, Vicky, you get two different. Thank you. You're getting two from the Goddess deck and then one from the Keepers of the Light deck. You're so kind. I would have read your cards even if you would have said you didn't like my singing. It's all good. I know it. I know it's bad. It's one of those, like, if I was to have, when they say if you have 3 wishes, like one of my wishes would have definitely been, can I have like a really, really good singing voice that, like, because that's just always been a thing. Like, I love to sing. I just know that I can't carry a tune in a handbag. So, whew. Thank you. Remember, no health or legal questions, my friends, and stars and donations are always appreciated. Well. I love it. All righty. So your first card is quiet time. Take some quiet time to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Oh, it doesn't stop me. I will still sing. I just feel bad for everybody around. Like, that doesn't stop me. I will still sing with the windows open and at the stop sign or at a red light. Oh, I'll do a whole concert for you. Now, on the other side of that, what you get on the other side and you're receiving, it may not be so pretty, but I'm still gonna sing. Hey, Debbie. Your second card in the Goddess deck is unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So I'll go again. Your first one is quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Your second is unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And your third card from the Keepers of the Light deck is, Kate sent me two. Thank you. I am having fun. I love being here. I'm so grateful that you allow me to be here. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Supreme protection. You are protected, cord to being cut, move beyond the limitation, and trust. Another goddess. Now, this is all what I'm getting straight away is, and my body is just like goosebumps right now, is really getting yourself to that place where you can love yourself and what's happening around you, no matter how hard it is. And again, kind of that flow thing coming in, but take that quiet time to rest, meditate, and contemplate. When you're pulling yourself away, there's times when we're going to need to sit back and recharge. There's times where it's okay. And I would like for you to start, and if you haven't already, but giving yourself permission to actually just say, no, thank you. I can't do this today. I can't do this. And just kind of pull yourself away a little bit. In order for you to get to this healing process, in order for you to work your way through to the next level. And I say the next level, but it's really the next season, right? Because we go through seasons and cycles. And I'm not sure if I don't think you've been here before, but I usually talk about seasons like cycles, when we are through the different seasons, like, in autumn and fall, the leaves start falling and branches start dying out, and the earth starts to kind of close down. Winter, we're in that winter, that hibernation type mode. And what happens is that the trees do not worry about the leaves that are falling, the branches that are falling, things that are dying out. It just allows it to be. So I'm asking you to allow some of that to happen. Start practicing detachment from situations and people. Now, is that difficult because these people mean a lot to us? Absolutely. But this is also self-preservation and in that survivor mode. But the thing that's also important is that after survivor mode is thriver mode, where you're in peace and you're not waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're not in that hyper independent mode. You're not in codependent mode, right? So you're in a space where you can effectively work with people, whether that's professionally or in intimate relationships or just friendships or family, whatever that looks like for you. But that quiet time, it's really just kind of asking you to pull back, reevaluate, see what it is that that your soul specifically needs. See what it is that you would like for yourself. See what it is that you can give yourself in order. How do you speak life into yourself? Does that make sense? Giving yourself the space to just be. What do I need to release? Thank you, Debbie. I got you next. Giving yourself the permission to just be, taking inventory of who's in your life and who needs to be sent off with love, if that makes sense. That unconditional love. And you can't see it through the thing, but I am like full of goosebumps right now. Love yourself no matter what in the situation. I am also getting forgiveness. That word is coming through really heavy for me right now. Forgiveness and release. Forgiveness and release goes hand in hand with love. It just does. Whether we're talking about self-love, whether we're talking about love with to someone else, and let me just make something clear. When we're talking about forgiving and loving somebody, it doesn't mean that we need to have them in our life. We can love and forgive someone and gracefully not have that person in our life. It doesn't mean that we need to have them in our life and we need to continue a relationship with them. It just means that we love ourselves. Here it is. I love myself enough to not feel the anger, not feel the pain, not feel the resentment, not feel the sadness, not be weighed down. So love, that unconditional love, has to start with you. Good. I'm glad you guys are getting what you needed. Thank you so much for being here. Right? So that love is super, super important for you right now, right? Your third card is Green Tara, Supreme Protection. Your protected cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. It is, I said this in the last reading, surrender and trust are extremely difficult in our life, in our process. And I'll say this again, just because we are spiritual beings and, we have all of these beliefs, it doesn't make us immune to challenges, but it gives us the opportunity, because we are more spiritual beings, that we know how to connect, release, and use the elements, whether it's being outside or, meditating or whatever that looks like for you, learning how to use the tools that you have in order to get to the next part. This is all about releasing, giving yourself, the gist of it basically is about allowing yourself the time to pull back, take inventory of what needs to go, because now that we are coming into the end of the year, right? It's going to be a really important time for you to start pulling away from the things that don't need to be in your life anymore. Mercury is going to be in retrograde pretty soon. So conversations are going to need to be had or not had, or just kind of pull yourself in. That's absolutely fine. But loving yourself and setting that foundation for yourself of love, giving yourself permission to release and to cut the cords. Now, when I say cut the cords, I'm not getting so much of a spiritual cut. I'm getting more emotional, which is where that forgiveness is coming in. Okay, so allow, and I'm definitely getting within the next, again, towards the end of the year, this process is going to be coming through. It's a process. It is a season. It's not forever. It doesn't have to be forever. It is going to be whatever you make it. However, I say that to say that these next few months, as the year is closing out, just again, take the inventory. Love, forgive, release, trust, release, surrender, trust, release, surrender, trust, release, surrender. Rinse and repeat. Keep doing that, so then that way you can continue to grow to the next season. Because there's always a next season. There's always a phase. The moon has phases. We have seasons. That's the type of creatures we are. We are part of that nature. So be that. Continue to give yourself the space to release, but also know that when you are releasing, you're giving yourself permission to grow and to love. If that makes sense. Vicki, it was an absolute honor to read for you today, my dear. Thank you so much. Oh, we had a bunch of people signing in. Charlotte, welcome. Thank you for being here. Katrina, thank you for being here. Oh, this is what you needed. I'm so glad you guys are getting that. The donations take priority for those. So you're welcome, my dear. I appreciate you, Kim. I am working on time today also. Y'all know that I'm a little long-winded, so. Ms. Debbie, you also have 2 decks tonight. We have the Archangel deck and also the Goddess deck. 2 from the Archangel deck and 1 from the Goddess deck for you tonight. Yes, ma'am, I got her. She's on. You're welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Hello, Monica. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Ooh. Yes, yes. That is the best comment. She said, yes, the Goddess deck. I kind of felt the snap as you said that. Yeah, there's like tonight I've gotten like, and the Goddess deck is, like I said, I pulled it out last week because I was, I'm moving. And so, when you're a reader and you just keep buying decks and you just keep buying decks. And this one was just kind of like, got lost in the shuffle, so to speak. This was one of my first decks from years ago. And I was like, oh man, okay, I'll put it in the box. And then it was like, nope, you're going to be using me. Okay. But it's been like really hot and heavy tonight. They have a lot to say. All right, ma'am. Miss Debbie, your first card, trust the universe. Your second card is transformation. And your third card is Goddess Isis, past life. The situation involves your past life memories. I do definitely feel there's some major shifts coming in for you. The past life memories that are coming up are just ones that are, how do I say it? Just very residual, and the reason that some of the lessons that are happening for you right now are coming up, right? So I would like for you, whoever it is that you work with that does past life regressions, definitely work with them to see what it is that was happening and what followed you into this life. So then that way you can heal it and be clear of it from this life moving forward. Now, that obviously is going to be playing a huge part in the transition and the transformation that you are working your way through. That, because I am getting some resistance on that. So I definitely would like for you to work on that past life before that transformation process that you're going to go through, because it's going to show up again. Like those lessons, even if you are working and you're doing all of the things, that past life lesson that showed up again this lifetime is going to come in, and it's going to be a snag. It's not anything that's going to be detrimental, if you will, but in the sense that it just doesn't need to be repeated. It's a lesson that was learned. It's a lesson that just needs to be honored. It's a love that you can now embrace as yourself, and love that part of yourself, and forgive yourself, and forgive the lessons that and the people, the spirits, if you will, that were involved in that last time. So then that way you can go through this transformation with ease and with flow and with just clarity, if you will. And then, so kind of working backwards with the cards a little bit, that trusting the universe. With that is going to be, there is going to be a little bit of, I don't want to say pain, but just discomfort that's going to come with it. But remember that that discomfort, it's not meant to stay. It's meant to bring attention to what needs to be healed, right? It's meant, it has its purpose. And with that purpose, it's going to give you the clarity that you need in order to help with the past life lesson that goes through. So just allow the universe to bring in the people that need to be brought in, allow the situations and the challenges and that discomfort to come through, because that discomfort is going to help to be the foundation for the strength that comes with it. We can look at those challenges as things that are going to hold us back, or you can say, okay, well, I'm going to use that as fuel for the fire for this next part of my life. Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating those cycles in this lifetime and the next one. So let's figure out what it is, or obviously you with whoever you work with, but figure out what that lesson is. Sign off on those soul contracts. Say, thank you very much. We're good. I don't need to repeat this lesson again. Sign off on that. So then that way you have the clarity, because I am getting a hiccup in that transformation, because you are going through a transformation period as we speak now. I'm getting that for sure. But I feel like I keep getting like a snag, you know, like when you're walking by a door, and for whatever reason your sweater, your pocket gets caught in the door handle, which is the stupidest thing in the world, because how does that even happen? However, it's just kind of, so you're walking and all of a sudden you just kind of get yanked back. That's kind of what it looks like for me when I'm seeing it. But I say that to say is that you just don't want to have that snag. You want to be able to go through with the flow. So allow the clarity to come through for that. And then again, whatever discomfort comes through in the healing process, feel it, heal it, and then just allow it to release. And just, give thanks for it, and just send it off with love and clarity and just the peace. Because after that, then it's going to be a nice, smooth sailing. But we just got to get through this first part of it first, if that makes sense. Miss Debbie, it is always an honor to read for you, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I hope that resonated with you. And I have time for one more quick reading. You're welcome. Let's see, I'm trying to go back. Karen, let's see. Oh, right? Isn't this? It's one of the only ones that I can drink because I have citrus allergies. And so that one and the ginger ale are the only two that I can drink because I'm allergic to everything else. You're welcome. Thank you. I love the ginger ale too. My daughter's favorite is the trilogy. She loves that one. Oh, and the cranberry. Those are the three. I can drink that one, the ginger ale, and the cranberry. Those are the only three I can drink. The other ones I have an allergy to. So it is not fun being allergic to citrus. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10 on a Yelp review. Let's just say that. Like, it is not okay. Wow, you are showing up tonight, huh? Okay. So your first from Miss Karen, we have White Eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect with your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Cranberry is amazing. Your second card is Goddess Isis. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming realities. Stay focused. Thank you for showing up again. Appreciate you. And your last is Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So the thing that I would like to just kind of focus on, isn't she on point though? I'm so just like grateful that for showing up tonight. One of the things that I would like to really just emphasize is the alchemy, the ability to use something and change it into something else. Like, we have that innate power, right? Move beyond the current challenges, focus on what you want. And so here we are with, two of the cards back to back, encouraging you to stay focused. Don't allow the challenges, the times that are coming up, the snags that you're getting, the snafus, don't allow that to deter you from your main goal, your main vision. What I am getting, yes, there is some healing that needs to be done. We were talking about that family wound or pattern. So, I kind of just want you to check in with yourself as you're going and you're creating these goals and you're creating these visions for yourself and leveling up, going into your next season, right? Because we're all going into the next season of our life. Every few months we go through a new season. And so I invite you now to check in with yourself. I will invite you the same way that I did the last in the reading or 2 readings ago. Just kind of pull back and check in with yourself. Inventory. What do I need? Who do I need it from? Be very, very specific in that. What inside me needs to be healed? What am I ready to release? What am I ready to release? In order to receive, I need to release. I need to release in order to receive. So give yourself a space for that. Excuse me. But knowing that at the end of that, like I said in the beginning, everything is already there. It's on a buffet table. It's just ready for you to just go up and say, okay, I want a little bit of this. I want a little bit of that. I want a little bit of this. I want a little bit of that. And giving yourself that space to do that. Otherwise, your plate is full and you're not going to be able to get anything. Yeah. And that can show up at self-sabotaging in other areas of your life, my dear. Whether that is professionally, whether that is in intimate relationships, and not just necessarily a significant other, but we're talking about like other family members, we're talking about friends, we're talking about coworkers. So there's other relationships that we have that those patterns will show up, and if it's not healed, will start manifesting itself. So just case in point, I was working with a client who was dealing with some abandonment issues, emotional abandonment and physical abandonment issues from her childhood that manifested itself throughout her life in different relationships and different things, work also. But in her current relationship, she's good, she's fine, but it started triggering again because everything was going too good. So she's like, I don't, what do I do with this? I don't know how to deal with it. Then it started manifesting with a family member that was close to her, So she's like, it's triggering all of these things because I think these people are going to leave. And so when, as we're going through these changes and she's going through another season in her life where she's worked through a lot of stuff, she's gone through a lot. But that emotional abandonment is going to start manifesting itself if it's not completely healed. If there's another level, those layers, that damn onion that keeps showing up for us, that every time we pull a layer off, there's another layer. Every time we pull another layer off, there's another layer. However, what I will say is that each one of those layers that we pull off, we are not, and I want you guys to always remember this, we are not starting from zero every time we pull off another layer. You've already gained strength, you've already gained experience. So you're never starting from zero. You are starting from the experience and the love and the knowledge and the wisdom from the last time. So now you can go into this new season, this new layer, knowing, okay, I've been through some stuff. It really wasn't good. I had some traumatic experiences. What do I have to deal with now is the memory and the pain of healing that memory. I would recommend working with somebody that's not going to re-traumatize you for those experiences, but knows how to help clear you so then that way you can move to that next part. Good night, Kate. Dream sweet, my dear. So that's where that move beyond the current challenges and then focus on what you want. Don't focus on the things that you don't want. Focus on the things that you do want, and always speak. We've talked about this before. Speaking life into yourself. Be very, very mindful of the words that you're using when you're manifesting, or just when you're saying your affirmations, or when you're talking to yourself, when you think things that you're thinking. Little things, even if you forget something or you knock something off. Oh, I'm so stupid. These words cannot be in your vocabulary at all, ever, no more. So be very, very crystal clear on your goals. Be very clear on what that means for you to achieve your goal. So what on a very physical, spiritual, moral form is that going to be fulfilling and feel good for you? Because that energy that you connect with is going to give you everything else that you need. Law of Attraction 101, right? You work in love, you're going to receive love. You work in gratitude, you're going to get more things to be grateful for. You work in a frustrated, overwhelming state, you're going to get more things that are going to frustrate you and overwhelm you. So Law of Attraction 101 is going to be not just the words that we use, but also the energy behind it in our actions and our thoughts, the way we treat our body, the way we talk to our body. And the way that we're in gratitude. When you are in a state of gratitude, you are in love, you are in one of the highest vibrational states. You're going to continue to attract things of that nature, right? And that's really what you want. So when you're healing, I would like for you, and I invite you to do it from a place of love. So then that way the healing is a little bit easier. If it's a childhood trauma, I would invite you to, one of the exercises that I do with my clients is working with that child, going into your heart center, seeing, the child as 7 years old and hugging her and talking to her and, saying, it's okay, you're safe. What is it that you need? I know you need to feel safe, but is there something else that's missing? Or talk to you and just let it come up and so then that way it can be healed. Because sometimes we suppress it so much that we don't even pay attention, or we don't realize that pay attention, but we don't realize that there's so many other layers behind there. So, I am out of time. Okay, so that was your reading, Miss Karen. I hope this resonated with you, my dear. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. We are here every Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time that looks like for you, thank you so much. Please make sure that you stay tuned. Please make sure that you are also following Psychic Fixes Network on YouTube, also on Facebook, so that you can see the latest and greatest other amazing readers and practitioners that are on here as well. You can get a full schedule on there. Feel free to also follow Sage and Harmony Holistic Coaching for some of my own events and things that I have going on locally, but also some wonderful things that you can purchase at the shop. Thank you so much. Oh, she's typing up notes. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. Oh, you're amazing. You guys. Oh, thank you, Miss Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I kind of tend to run late. I'm long-winded. I'm sorry. But thank you guys. I love you all so much. It's always an honor to be here and share space with you. Thank you for being receiving to the guidance that is provided here. I will see you guys next week, and so sending you all so much love. Blessed be.